What's up, y'all? Welcome back to GLL2P. I'm Shay, and I'm back again. So let's see. Let's get a quick little message for y'all while I'm on break. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so we have perspective. If you change the way you look at things, you can see everything in a brand new light that will help you get where you want to be. Okay, so you may need to change your perspective on a situation if you change the way you look at things. Okay, so you can see things from a brand new light that will help you to get to where you want to be. Okay, so let's see what else. Do I have my deck upside down? Okay, so we have flexibility in reverse. Okay, it says you'll need to see in the dark to maneuver the coming changes. While it seems extreme, just hang in there. This too shall pass. Okay, so I feel like you're not being flexible in a situation that you need to change your perspective on. I feel like yeah, you're not being flexible. Like, you don't want to change something. You don't, maybe you're not working well with others. Like, you're not taking constructive criticism well or something like that. It's like you're not being flexible in something. Like, you don't want to move. Like, you don't want to change. Like, but it's like something that needs to be changed, right? Or you need to change the way you're seeing it. Like, maybe you're thinking that it's supposed to go one way or it's supposed to be this way, and that's just not the way that it's going. So you need to be a little bit more flexible, but it's like you haven't changed your perspective yet. So, you're not being flexible. We had direction and looking that came out in reverse. So it's like you're not looking at the direction that this change in perspective will take you. Like, you're not being flexible enough to see that just because it's not going this way or the way that you thought it would go doesn't mean that it's not going at all. You know what I'm saying? We have offerings. You will be offered a new position or investment opportunity. Think about it and research it carefully before accepting. So it could be like an opportunity coming your way, right? That you think it's supposed to go one way, or, but it's like you might need to change your perspective, okay? Like, if it's going the way you want it to go, or if it's going the way you didn't expect for it to go, it's like, I don't know. You need to think carefully, be open to changes, right? And to see things from a different perspective and be flexible, which I feel like somebody is not being flexible in this situation. Or there's an offer coming that maybe you shouldn't be flexible. And And we have taking steps. Action is key to getting where you need to go. You can't wait around. Take a step in any direction to get unstuck, to find opportunities. So yeah, it's like an opportunity that you're not being flexible about. Like I said, like maybe you thought it was supposed to be one way, or you expected it to go one way and it's not going that way, or it won't go that way, or it didn't go that way. And I feel like, you know, it just caused for you to change your perspective. And I feel like you didn't really want to budge on what you wanted, which is good in certain situations. But I feel like in this situation, it required you to be a little bit more flexible, to take the steps to getting closer to where you wanted to be. Like, even if it was an opportunity that didn't get you exactly where you wanted to be, but it got you a step closer, then I feel like that was something that, you know, you should be like a little bit flexible in. Like, okay, it's not getting me quite there, but it's getting me closer. Like, you know, I could deal with that for a little bit, right? But I feel like somebody was just like, somebody was not being flexible. They just wanted to get to the whole thing, but they wasn't really willing to like take baby steps, you know? Somebody was trying to run before they walk, you know? Girl, if you don't be still, like for real, stop moving. And we have roll the dice, right? Time to put yourself out there. You are hiding your talents, and it's time to take a risk and step into the spotlight now. So yeah, it's time to put yourself out there. I feel like there's something that you wasn't really being flexible about, but I feel like, you know, you have to change your perspective when it comes to like new opportunities and new positions that are coming your way. Like, you know, even if it doesn't get you exactly where you want to be, you know, if it gets you a step closer, then, you know, it may be worth taking, right? But, you know, think about it and, you know, weigh out the pros and the cons, you know, whatever, you know, research it, think about it, make sure it works for you, you know, and then, you know, take the steps. You know, I feel like some situations require you to be flexible, and you know what I'm saying, some don't. So you gotta know which one is worth putting your time and effort into, you know. And it says the future. Plan for the future while living in the present. You are always supported by spirit. Your psychic abilities can bring you prosperity, okay? So yeah, I feel like it's time for you to put yourself out there, okay, to help you make plans for your future, or it's time for you to step into the spotlight now. You are always supported by spirit. If you have like some psychic abilities, right, it's time for you to step into the spotlight, as they can bring you prosperity, right? Let's see if we get anything else from this. Okay, let's bring out another deck. Let's bring out another deck to help us clarify this. All right, let's see. Okay, and we have charge ahead. Embrace courage and determination, forging your path with confidence and readiness to overcome obstacles. Ride the current, embrace change, flow with the rhythm, and release resistance. Answers unfold in the dance of transition. Okay, so I feel like, yeah, there definitely is some changes coming your way, okay, that you need to embrace with courage and determination, right? I feel like release resistance, whatever you have been resistant to changing your perspective on, or resistant to being flexible in when it comes to a situation, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you need to just release the resistance, and put yourself out there, put yourself out there. Yeah. Embracing courage and determination, forging your path with confidence and readiness to overcome obstacles, okay? Yep, taking steps. Action is key to getting where you need to go, okay? With courage and determination, forging your path with confidence and readiness to overcome obstacles, okay? You can't wait around. Take a step in any direction to get unstuck and find opportunities, right? So I feel like, yeah, it's time for you to put yourself out there. If you have like some type of spiritual abilities or psychic abilities or something like that, it's time for you to put yourself into the spotlight. Like maybe, you haven't really been flexible in that situation, whatever the case may be, it's something that you have been resistant to release or to change your perspective about, right? But answers unfold in the dance of transition, right? In the dance of transition. So like while things are changing, like you learn more, or more is revealed to you about your path, or about what you should and should not be flexible in. And then we have divine timing. Be patient, for some things take time to manifest fully in your life. Okay, so like I said, it was something that you wasn't really being flexible in. Like you didn't want to like really take baby steps. It was like you just wanted to like get the whole thing all at one time, but it was just like, no, you got to take baby steps. It was something that you needed to change your perspective about, or something that you should or maybe shouldn't have been flexible in, only like but yeah, I feel like whatever it was, I feel like it was just taking a little bit more time, and I feel like it needed for you to be patient, right? And trust the process, okay? Embrace embrace uncertainty. Have faith in the journey unfolding before you, right? So it was definitely something that you were uncertain about, that you didn't want to be flexible in. You was like, no, this is how I planned it, and this is what I'm sticking to, or you know what I'm saying? But yeah, divine timing and trust the process, excuse me. Yeah, it was something that you just needed to trust the process in, and know that everything happens in divine timing, right? And you can't get stuck in thinking that everything is supposed to happen one way or this way or the way that you planned it, okay? Because stuff changes all the time, and I feel like you have to be open to those changes, right? And then just embrace it, with courage and determination, right? Ready to overcome obstacles, ready to take the steps necessary to, secure your future, right? And it's something where it's time for you to take the steps to putting yourself out there, especially if you have some type of psychic ability. At the bottom of the other deck, it says trapped. You feel stuck in your current situation, but you do have options. Look for another job while keeping the one you have for now, right? So this may not necessarily be about a job. It could be in like, you know, whatever the situation is. I feel like it's something that you're not being flexible in. You're keeping yourself stuck in, but it's like you have to change your perspective because you have other options and other opportunities out there for you, right? But it's like you're stuck in thinking that, or maybe not in this way of thinking, but it's like you're stuck in wanting one thing to turn out this a certain way, and like I feel like it's just not happening that way. And we have soul whispers. Look beyond the words and hear what is really being said now. Okay, so hear me, hear me. We have take precautions. Remain vigilant and receptive, learning from each revelation as you navigate life's journey, right? So like I said, like the more you're flexible, like the more you learn, like the more you're like, okay, well, where do I go from here? You don't just get stuck and say like, oh no, it's not going the way that I wanted to go, so I'm just gonna stop. It's like, okay, what's the next plan? Where do I go from here? Where do I, you know, remain vigilant and receptive, learning from each revelation as you navigate life's journey, right? Like it said, where did it go? Okay, embrace change, flow in the rhythm and flow with the rhythm and release resistance. Answers unfold in the dance of transition. But no, it was something else, right? Right. Remain vigilant and receptive, learning from each revelation as you navigate life's journey. No, that was the first one. They are falling everywhere. But yeah, you know, you learn as you go, as you change, as your, you know, detours and shit like that. Detours and unexpected events and changes, like, just like help you learn and being flexible. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, gentle release. Let yourself surrender to the flow of life's mysterious currents, right? So things are always changing, things are always flowing, and I feel like you just sometimes you have to flow with it, and you just gotta be like, okay, what's the next step? How do I, where do I go from here? You know what I'm saying? And we have clear mind. Sweep away any doubts that you have and know that you are right. Fully immersed. Everything you want is all around you, just waiting for you to see it. So I feel like you are right in thinking that you can get what you want. Like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Yes, you should get what you want. Okay, but sometimes things happen, things change, and you have to be flexible to be like, you have to be flexible so you don't get stuck in one way of thinking or expecting something to happen. You know what I'm saying? So you are right in thinking that, yes, you should have what you want and desire. Yeah. But it's like you may have to change your perspective and to see it. You know what I'm saying? Everything you want is all around you, just waiting for you to see it. So if you're stuck in thinking that it's only supposed to happen this way, or you're only going to get it by taking these steps, or, you know, whatever the situation may be, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to change your perspective to see, like, oh, okay, I could also take these steps to get to where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? And then we have create a new identity. Embrace change and rediscover yourself, crafting a narrative aligned with your true essence. And then we have veil of illusion. Lift the veils of illusion, seeking truth beneath the surface to navigate through love and career authentically. Right? So again, like I was saying, sometimes you have to see things a different way. Like, you know, the illusion could be that you're thinking that it's only going to go this way, or you can only get it by taking these steps, or doing this thing, or following this program, or, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, no, you have to do it in a way that works best for you. Like, okay, like, whoever came before me did it this way, blah blah blah, or let's just say all the physicians go down this path, and you want to be a physician, but it's like that path to being a physician is not really working for you. So it's like, okay, I need to find another path. Like, I could still be a physician, just it may take me different steps to get there. You know what I'm saying? Just because I didn't follow the path of every other physician doesn't mean that I'm still not a physician. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? You just have to rediscover yourself, right? And craft a narrative aligned with your true essence, right? Seeking truth beneath the surface to navigate through love and career authentically. So you have to navigate in your true essence, in your authentic self. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it is. Like I was saying, like, just because your path doesn't look like everybody else's path doesn't mean that you're not doing it right, or doesn't mean that you're not going to be able to get what you want, or whatever. Okay, and this is going to be the last one. We have seek clarity, right? It says embrace openness and insight, allowing life's truths to reveal themselves. Yeah, so you just have to be open and thinking, like, what is life trying to teach you by, you know, certain detours or certain situations that present themselves in your life. Okay, like, what is this teaching you about you? What is it teaching you about you know, other people that may be involved in the situation, or whatever the case may be? You know what I'm saying? And be open to learning and embracing the change, and being flexible, right? So I hope that resonated with you. Let me know if it did or if it didn't. Comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Bye.